Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean?
All this extra and this attitude. I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right.
Hey everybody, we are back. Rayce, Bannon here. Today's video, a woman is going to be forced to pay child support. Wait until you hear how much she makes a year. And she hasn't paid child support in 10 years. Why these two individuals came dressed into a courtroom the way they did, well, that's another topic for another video. Before we get into it, remember to subscribe to the channel, knock that notification bell, give me a big fat thumbs up, and let's get right into it.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Brown.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court?
I did.
What's going on?
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a
over
minute,
being a
I got
parent.
hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years
And
old
he's
now?
10 years old now. She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. Take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams. Nothing wrong with that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
That would be fine, and I agree with that,
Yeah.
ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
Well,
what you
if she
mean by
doesn't
that,
want
sir?
to be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by paying child support?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all he
support.
looks for is money.
Well, he would
Okay,
like to play baseball.
it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
And our child has dreams.
He needs to get a job and stop trying to depend
Okay,
on
no,
me.
what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations because this child has been with him for a long time, and to go without any sort of financial assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way, and I don't know what he been doing with it, because I
Raising-
make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year.
$85,000
She hasn't
a
given
year,
you
and
any
I've
money,
been-
sir?
Not too much. And really,
Not too-
the thing is,
This dude is lying. This
The thing
dude is
is-
lying.
Excuse me. I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well, the
at a
thing
time.
is, well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a minute. What kind?
Watch the
What
child.
kind of ma'am?
Well,
Please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
Eyelashes, taking care of people's eyelashes.
Okay.
She makes pretty good money at it, actually. She's good at her job.
And
Okay.
she
I will give
work
her
hard
that.
for it too.
However,
Ma'am.
diapers and
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude. I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here. Okay. Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit. Okay. Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
and our 10-year-old is a grown boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do it as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business. Is very hard, and
I imagine so.
it is.
I imagine so. What type of expenses does your son have?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things to spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He
does
likes
do?
go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear
costs
all
money.
of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does. And like he said, I've been throwing money their way. What
Every
has
now
he
and
been
then,
doing
it
with
hasn't been consistent.
It's not very consistent.
And it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Does he have a job?
Can
you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or not, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he is raising you all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're going to make that change.
According to him, though, right?
I want to see you do the same. After I finish with these calculations. Okay. So, who carries health insurance?
Currently.
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it? Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry health insurance for
all
the
the information?
ma'am?
Well, see,
You know,
that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with in
Very
talking
rough.
to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives and why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern. That is
The
a
teachers
legitimate
want to know
concern.
where his mother
Sir,
is.
who pays health insurance for the child?
Well, the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So he doesn't have any
He
health
has no
insurance
health
coverage right
no,
now.
He has no health insurance.
Lord, please.
So we're going to fix that right now. So according to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage, so you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child, okay? And I'm going to order you do that within 30 days. That's what you're going to have to do. I have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4, okay.
4 kids. She has 3 other kids? All right, Mr. Richard, dude, I got to call you out on this, sir. Why you waited 10 years is beyond me. I'm presuming you were knocking it out with this woman and something went wrong and now you took her to court. Looking at your appearance in court tells me a great deal about you. You don't put much effort into your life. This woman might have been a meal ticket for you. Why would you have such low self-esteem, so thirsty for some vajayjay, that you would stick your penis into a single mother who is clearly overweight, almost to the point, maybe if not, obese? Was she a meal ticket for you, or are you so thirsty for vajayjay and you are going to have sex with a woman who already brings children into this world, and you do it without any birth control, knowing that bringing children into this world in an unmarried situation statistically is astronomically bad for the child? I got to call you out on this, sir. I think she was just a meal ticket for you. And unfortunately, you know who suffers? The children.
So, giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78. And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork that you pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support. In Texas, it can go back the last 4 years. So, in calculating what your monthly child support obligation should be for the past 4 years, child support back pay is $33,541.44. And I'm going to have you repay that monthly at $1,000. So your total monthly obligation is $1,698.78 for child support obligation. Any questions about that?